Hey everyone, welcome back to yoga. My name is Jenny Tank and I'm Lakeland University's on-campus yoga instructor. We are so pleased to offer you these virtual yoga classes that you can practice anytime, anywhere at your pace and your space. Today we are going to focus on a grounding yoga flow. I'll give suggestions for postures that you can do that help with a grounding sensation. Right now we are past the summer solstice. Summer solstice was on June 20th, so we're transitioning fully into the summer months. So sometimes the change can just cause a little bit of different feelings, happy, sad, indifferent. So some grounding practices can really help assist with that. It allows you to connect with your breath. Feel free to set an intention, a dedication also with your practice today, whether that's a word, a mantra that's true to you that you can just come back to as you practice. So to start off, a really grounding posture is child's pose, and it may be one you want to stay in the entire time. So allow the big toes to come together to touch behind you. Knees are going to splay to the opposite wide edges of the mat. Lock your hands far forward, head, neck, shoulders melt down. I am pregnant, and a nice option, if you'd like to bring the floor up to you, is just bringing a pillow underneath. Really starts to bring the ground up, and just breathe here. Head can turn to one side, the forehead can be connected to the earth. If you have really tight shoulders, you can even bend the elbows, bring a little bit of extra space in the shoulder girdle area. And if you flip to one side of the face, make sure to flip to the other side. Gentle stretch through the opposite side of the neck. And then allow the head, the neck, the shoulders. Move the pillow to the side if you'd like. If your forehead connects, it might feel good to rock it from side to side. Just feel the parts of the body that connect to the actual earth itself. You'll start to ground down into the mat if you have one, or into the ground. And just take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, side out. One more deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. Stay here as long as you need, or you can join me in floating up, hands and knees, tabletop. We're going to step the right foot back, coming into a grounded triangle. Left hand plants, right hand lifts high to the ceiling. The right toes, really focus on the pinky edge of the toe here. Ground down, keep the connection to the earth. Feel free to keep this right hand lifted, right foot can stay connected to the earth. Or if you'd like and it feels comfortable, you can lift up the right toes, flexing through the foot. Another option is binding, bending the knee, grabbing the foot or the ankle and hugging it in towards the glute space. And just breathe here. Stay in any variation, modification that you'd like for as many breaths as you need. Gently release the foot if you grabbed it. Uttita, flip the top hand up over the face. Really press the ribs up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, allow the right hand to plant, switching to the opposite side. Right hand's the foundation, right knee stays. Left foot's parallel with the back of the mat. Left fingertips reach up. Breathe here. Keep the arm long, or if you'd like, start to float the left toes, flexing through the foot, really engaging this outer hip space. If you'd like the bind, you can bend at the knee, grabbing, collecting the foot or the ankle. Keep the breath circulating. And then without slingshotting, gently release the foot. Uttita, flip the top left hand up over the face. Reach it forward, press the rib cage up away from the earth. And then exhale, left hand comes down, hands and knees, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat, curl the spine, press the floor away. One more round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Puppy dog pose. Anahatasana, walk the hands far forward. You can even come into Sphinx pose if you'd like, connecting the forearms and coming all the way to your belly space. I will not demonstrate that for obvious reasons, but you're more than welcome to go there. Feel the parts of the body that actually connect to the earth, whether it's the hands, the feet, the knees, the entire torso. And just feel that energy start to radiate up into you. Gently walking the hands back, hands and knees tabletop. We're going to step this right foot forward, finding a grounded lunge. Hands are going to frame the right foot. And just go to your degree. We want to stack the joints. The hands can walk on top of the right knee. Focus on the foot grounding into the earth. The back left knee grounds. Hands can stay here. They can start to lift wherever you need to be. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Smooth exhale out. Half splits, Ardha Hanuman, sending the right foot forward, leg goes long, flexing the toes up. Right hip presses back. And again, the hands can connect to the earth. The back left foot's connected to the earth. The heel of the foot can connect. Just feel these connection points. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, crawl the hands forward. Left hand's gonna plant, right hand lifts, grounded twist. Exhale, right hand comes down, right knee connects back. Hands and knees tabletop. Before we take the left side. Left toes, step in front. Find your degree, stack the knee over the ankle, and then gently walk the hands on top of the knee. Variation 1, hands can lift towards the ceiling, rotating the palms in towards one another. Just stay and breathe here for 2 breaths, really grounding down, feel the connection points. And then Ardha Hanuman, half splits, crawling the hands down, extending the left leg long. Left hip presses back, right hip presses forward, breathing into this entire back leg on the left side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee, right hand's gonna plant, left hand lifts high to the ceiling, grounded twist. And then exhale, allow the left hand to plant, left knee comes back. Setting up for hero's pose, sinking the hips back towards the heels. Hands are gonna rest on tops of the thighs, relax the shoulders, and just flutter the eyes closed. This is a really big leg opening space. If this is really uncomfortable for the knees, the legs, you're more than welcome to lift up and just sit for a moment of breath. Left hand can come to the heart. Right hand can come to the belly, or the right hand can come over the heart, and just feel the ground beneath you. The heart beating in your chest. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, release it out. Flutter the eyes open if they shut. Shift the hips to one side, coming to find a seat. Extending the legs out long in front of you. They can be together or they can be separate. Inhale, lift the fingertips up high to the ceiling. Exhale, hinging at the hips, keeping the spine long, forward fold, flexing the toes back to the face. Maybe a subtle shift forward as you grab the toes. Head is high, heart is high. And again, in this posture, we have our feet, our legs, even the sit bones are connected to the earth. So feel those connection points. Feel that energy that exists below you. Inhale, gently walk yourself up long, tall. The option to end our session today is a seated meditation, or if you prefer Shavasana, feel free to lay flat on your entire back and just get comfortable with the back body extending long. I will demonstrate the seat, flutter the eyes closed, and then exhale out completely. Deep breath in through the nose for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale out for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's do that again together. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out for 3, 2, 1. Feel free to keep the breath elongated here, or if you'd like, release that count and just allow the breath to neutralize, to come back to its natural cadence, the natural rhythm of your body, and just allow the fresh oxygen to come in and out. Not rushing, knowing that thoughts will start to surface in the mind, and it's completely normal. Rather than attaching to the thought or the idea, just focus on the breath. Focus on that wave, the ebbs and the flows, the inhales and the exhales. Releasing tension in the head, the neck, the shoulders. Releasing tension in the jaw, maybe even opening and closing it, sticking your tongue out. Relaxing the tongue off of the roof of the mouth. Inhales and exhales, grounding you in further. Feel free to stay in seated meditation and Shavasana for as long as needed. Pause the video, stay and breathe. Or if you came down into Shavasana, final rest, start to find some gentle movements in the fingers, the toes. Allowing the movements to get a little bigger, reaching the head, hands overhead, toes out in front of you, big morning stretch. And then exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Help find your way to a comfortable seated position where we'll all end practice. Hands will come together at heart center, Anjali Mudra, thumbs pressing in towards that space. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, release it out, sigh it out. One more together, biggest breath of the day. Inhale all the way up. Exhale completely. Thumbs float to third eye, that space between your eyebrows. May the moments of your life be filled with peace, joy, and love. We bow to each other to the practice. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you are well and healthy. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, do all of those things, as we are so pleased to offer you these classes and we will see you next week. Thank you so much.